Moving on to other story, the Primate of all Nigeria Anglican Communion, Most Reverend Dr. Henry Ndukuba, has asked the federal government of Nigeria to find lasting solutions to insecurity, fuel crises and inflation in the country. Primate Ndukuba spoke during his formal address at the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion at the St. Matthias House, Godu, Abuja.
We are constantly under attack in our nation, and in some of our dioceses, churches have been destroyed. Let us say it pointedly that the increasing kidnapping of Christians and the invasion of Christian-dominated villages is evil. We know that this is not only on Christians, it is also affecting the Muslim communities. It is now clear that in some cases, some bad eggs in the military and our security agencies are collaborators in these inhuman acts. Cases where some ethnic groups spring unprovoked attacks on other citizens is inhuman and must be stopped. Factors breeding insecurity, such as porous national borders and the free flow of ammunition and firearms, youth unemployment, drugs, and blatant criminality must be tackled head-on. There is an urgent need to change the National Security Advisor and the security architecture of this nation. Law enforcement agencies will need to be better equipped and motivated. But let the truth be told, our security agencies have been infiltrated by the enemies of the state, and those who have compromised must be purged. We therefore demand that these agencies of government be totally cleaned up without delay. We re-emphasize the urgent need for a lasting solution to the lingering abuses around fuel subsidies and the persistent oil theft and vandalism meted on our national oil infrastructure. We demand for more transparency and accountability by NNPC in the management of this key national wealth. Incidentally, while Saudi Arabia and other countries were declaring billions of gains made just within this year, NNPC Nigeria said nothing. Our economy has suffered so much setbacks, and the common man on the streets is terribly battered. The current unstable and exorbitant exchange rate of naira to dollar needs urgent attention.
He also frowned at the collapse of educational systems while commending INEC and Nigerians for their conduct during PVC registration, thereby urging that same spirit be reinvented during voting.
A case where a university student sits at home for a whole year is grossly unacceptable. It is a complete waste of life and the future of these young people. The declining standard in the educational sector demands a holistic solution. Specifically, funding interventions in our tertiary institutions must be revisited. We commend INEC for the conduct of the PVC registration and Nigerians for demonstrating maturity and political awareness through the massive turnout at different PVC registration centers across the country for the registration of their PVCs. Beyond getting the PVC, we must prepare to vote However sacrificial this may demand, once again, don't sell your vote and mortgage your future and the future of your children for a pot of red stew like Esau. Say no to money politics. Vote wisely. Vote rightly. Vote for character. Always remember what we have suffered in this country. Vote to change our sad story. The church is not a political nor partisan, but a godly conscience for the nation as well as the light and salt of the world.